Hey, good evening, everybody. We're all good. All right, today we're going to talk about untapped talent, but I want to give some definitions. What's untapped talent? Formerly incarcerated people, people that have been in prison, homeless people, mentally disabled, BIPOC, Latinx, people living out here in Philadelphia tonight, right? So that's what untapped talent is. We're going to meet the untapped. We're going to understand their barriers. We're going to understand why AI can be used for good and not just bad. We're going to see how the barriers can be removed, and we're going to get a summary of the key learnings, too, as well tonight. And we can move on to the next slide. All right, so Monique, you're gonna meet two real people tonight. Their stories were covered by CNN. I'm using fake names for confidentiality. Meet Monique, single mom, formerly incarcerated, did 7 years in state prison. In New York State, she suffers from anxiety. Let's talk about her barriers. Part-time work. Why does she work part-time? She has a kid, can't find full-time work, single parent, dad is long gone somewhere in state prison, so she can only work part-time, has to pick the kid up from school. Because she's working part-time, she's always late on her bills. She's backed up, backed up, backed up. We're gonna go on to the next person, and we're gonna talk about some more people's barriers. Let's meet John. He's homeless, currently homeless. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. Formerly incarcerated, suffered from addiction. John did 10 years in state prison in Georgia, 3 different facilities, 16 years homeless, half of his life suffering from different drugs, alcohol, and all different kinds of things. Lack of transportation. John can't get transportation because he doesn't have any money. John can't also get out the shelter because his criminal background is violent. It's a violent felony offense because he was caught with a gun, didn't use it, caught with a gun, now he can't get a job. He's been in the shelter 4 years. Those are John's barriers to work. So now we met Monique, and we met John. Again, these are fake names to talk about these individuals. Why do their barriers exist? We live in the United States of America. We release 600,000 people from the United States prison a year. The homeless population is in the millions. Transportation sucks in some cities, and then some people don't even have money for transportation. This is the real deal story of untapped talent and why people have barriers to work. I like to go into numbers because numbers don't lie. Though this screen doesn't have numbers, I have a lot of these numbers. 400,000 people coming out of prison every year don't have education, so they go back to prison within 1 year. That's 400,000 people that are coming out of 600,000 that go back because they don't have education. Mental health issues. 19% of people coming home from prison have mental health issues. 25% of people in homeless shelters have mental health issues. Then we all have friends and family who have mental health issues. That's another barrier here in the United States of America. Then back to big old transportation again. How do we remove the barriers utilizing artificial intelligence? So we're going to tell you how we do that on Untapped Solutions. All right, how it works, AI for good. There's social services, there's a Department of Homeless Services, there's healthcare, there's all these different things that multiple people need when they want to get back to work. But it takes you to make appointments at all these different places. How can AI do it? At Untapped Solutions, we've actually connected social services, healthcare, financial development, banking, put it all inside one platform. So when individuals like all of us here go to Untapped Solutions, we don't just show you homeless services, we're already integrated. You get everything in one, and now we've removed your barriers to work. So let's talk about John. John's barriers removed by AI. He got on our platform, got connected with homeless services, got out of the shelter, found a job. He also got a voucher for felon-friendly apartment. So he was able to get his voucher through our platform. And now John, again, his success story is on CNN. I can share it with you guys, but he's doing well. Monique's barriers were removed by AI too. Monique ended up having another kid, moved into a different community, kids in a better school district, and now she has a job that actually has on-site childcare. I want to go through some summary of the key learnings. This was a quick presentation, but what you learned tonight was who the untapped are, how AI can remove their barriers, and the barriers that exist here in the United States, not just here in Philadelphia. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and thank you for learning about the Untapped.